Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce Technical Assistance Workshop in partnership with Miami-Dade Business Navigator Program. I want to welcome each and every one of you to today's webinar. We're going to start in 1 minute. We're going to go live on Facebook. So for those that are joining on Facebook, feel free to share this. Will be on our page for the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce. So if you are on Facebook, make sure that you share, let people know we have some really great presentations coming on today, really good presenters to talk about the ABCs of business. So we are happy that you are joining us today. And we look forward to you participating, being engaged as we learn how to become better business owners and better business operators. This program is funded by Miami-Dade County, CareerSource, and also the Small Business Administration through their Community Navigator Program that is located at FIU Small Business Development Center. So with that, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us, and we're going to get started by bringing on our program manager of the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce SBA Community Navigator Program, Gina Ortella.
Good morning, buenos dias, bonjour, everyone. Welcome to our Technical Assistance Workshop. On behalf of the Miami-Dade Chamber, a warm welcome to our workshop, which is in partnership with the Miami-Dade Business Navigator Program, Miami-Dade County, and CareerSource South Florida. My name is Gina Ortella, and I'll be your host for today's webinar, ABC of Business, Best Practices for Business Operation. This workshop is organized in partnership with the Miami-Dade Business Navigator Program. The Navigator Program was established by the American Rescue Plan Act in 2021 and is partly funded by the SBA. Its focus is to create a local network of community organizations to assist socially and economically disadvantaged businesses. It provides guidance to small businesses and connects businesses to resources, services, and programs that are available in the community. The Navigators partners are specifically targeted minority-owned businesses, women-owned businesses, federal-owned businesses, and LGBT-owned businesses. I'm very, very excited about this topic of today and to introduce to you our speakers. Valerie Burns from VLB Pro Corp and Adriana Madrinan from Concepta Strategy. Both speakers have a wealth of experience in business outsourcing, business strategy, and innovation. Thank you to both Valerie and Adriana to speak today on keeping us organized and providing us with the tips and tools on how to run your business more effectively. Let me start with Valerie. The floor is yours.
Good morning, everyone. So glad that you came to be with us today. I'm going to share my screen. We are here to get you organized. Organize your desk, organize your business, organize your life. Remember, in organization, planning is key. You want to plan your day, you want to plan your week so that you don't have these things that just pop up and take your time away from you and suck the life out of you. But you want everything planned. So when that does come up, you know where you can place it in your schedule to handle it. We're going to go through our contacts, our emails, calendar, filing system, and policies and procedures. So the first thing is going to be your contacts. Make sure you have as much information as possible within that contact. The name, phone numbers, office and cell. You want to make sure you have the company name, the address, all pertinent information for that contact. Inside the notes, make sure you have some useful information about that person, your contacts that you have in common, where you met, so you can remind yourself who this person is and how you know them, even their likes and dislikes, their birth date. Those notes come in handy when you want to send a special note to them, thanking them for something, or Christmas card, birthday card, or even a present. If you know their likes and dislikes, you can get something that's meaningful to them as well. Make sure you include all information, your website addresses, their email addresses, as much information as possible. And then we all get an abundance of email every day. I know I do. You want to prioritize your emails for now or later. How many times a day do you check your email? Sometimes those emails pop in and we automatically go to them. We don't need to. I suggest you check your emails twice a day, once in the morning, once at the end of the day, leaving you enough time so if there's something you need to handle, you can handle it then. But in the morning, you're going to go through those emails one by one. If it can be handled within 15, 20 minutes, go ahead and handle it then. If it's something that's going to take you longer, schedule it. Put it on your calendar. Make it a task. Give it a day and a time for you to take care of it and be done with it. I like the one and done. Handle it now and it's done. You don't have to go back to it. With your calendar, please don't leave your calendar up to your memory. Put it on your calendar, schedule it for a specific time. All information that you need for those meetings can be right there with you. Make sure you have everything within that appointment. The address if you're going somewhere, the phone number of the person that you're going to meet, any documents that you may need to carry with you. You don't have to carry paper. You can add those documents within that appointment so you have it right there. We all carry our phones with us. It will be right there in your appointment, any document that you need to pull up. Make sure you are prepared. Anything that comes up, you have an answer for. It should all be right there with you. Make sure you put in your notifications and your reminders. I know if it takes me 45 minutes to get to an appointment, I'm going to set my reminder for an hour ahead. That gives me 15 minutes to prepare to leave, to make sure I've done everything I need to do in the office, get myself together, make sure I have everything I need to take with me. And then within that 15 minutes, you can handle that, leave on time, get to your appointment on time. Use your reminders, they're there. They'll pop up so that you can get to that appointment on time. And we want you to take control of your papers and documents. Declutter your office. I like to start with 2 piles, discard pile and keep pile. Everything in the discard pile, those pamphlets, those magazines, those things that they send you to sell everything, get rid of it. You know you're not going to use it, just discard it. If things needed to be shredded, shred it, trash it, get rid of it. Your keep pile are those papers that you're going to act on, and then you're going to file it away. You're not going to pick it up and put it down. You're going to act on it and file it away. Which brings us to our filing system, that one-touch method. When you get that paper, act on it, whatever it needs. If you need to respond to the letter, if you need to pay a bill, act on it, file it, or discard it. If you keep your paperwork, fine. If you want to discard it, fine. But once it's acted on, you can put it away and not worry about it again. And within your filing system, those should be organized. And this is all up to your preference, how you want to organize your files, by company name, by contract, by month, invoices. When you pay your invoices, just jot down on that piece of paper, if you're going to keep it, date paid, how it was paid, automatic, electronic. If you sent out a check, the check number, the amount of the check, the date it was put in the mail. Make sure you have everything right there, one spot. File it, put it away. If you use a ledger or QuickBooks, go ahead and make that entry then, so you don't have to come back to it or you forget about it. Handle everything at the same time. And then we have our policies and procedures, which are actually two different things that go hand in hand. Your policies are going to set direction. They're going to guide decisions. They are set infrequently, and they're broad ideas of how you do business. Your procedures are actions taken in a specific instance. They're living, breathing documents, and they can be changed as frequently as needed. You know how you handle your business. We all know how we handle our business, but don't just leave that in your mind. Please put it in black and white, put it in writing, all of your policies, your mission statement, your vision, how you're able to produce those products. Make sure it's down in writing so that when you hire people, you will explain it to them. But if there's any question later and you're not there to answer, they can go right to that policy and procedure manual and say, okay, this is how we do it. This is the process. These are the steps that need to be taken. We're all working. Some of us are working alone. Some of us have other people with us. Make sure everyone is doing their job, so you're not doing their job and your job. There are things that you can take care of. There are things that other people take care of. Make sure you're not overworking yourself. We can all have a delegate or outsource things that sometimes we don't know how to do. Sometimes we just don't want to do it. Delegate, outsource those things to different people. If you need an accountant, if you need a virtual assistant, please delegate. I am here to help you. Anything that you need, if you need a consultation, I can come in and go over your processes with you and see if anything needs to be changed, or if you need to outsource, if there's just too much for you to do. I'm here for you. Please give me a call, email me. You all have my information. And thank you for being with me today. Are there any questions?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Valerie. It's very important information that you shared with us about prioritizing, and piling, maybe something that people don't like to do, but it's still crucial, and calendaring, having enough time to get to your appointment, very important as well. So thank you very much for the information that you provided, and also delegating, I think, very important as well, so that you as a business owner can focus on what you do best, what you're talented in, and let other professionals do the rest. And so to better your business and get your goals. So thank you very much. Our next speaker is Adriana from Concepta Strategy. She is also a business navigator, consultant on business strategies and innovations. So without further ado, Adriana, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Gina, and nice to see here. Well, I cannot see you, but nice to know that all of you are here today. Thank you, Valerie, for that presentation. It was really enlightening and remind us of a lot of things that we need to take care of as small business owners. So today, this is like an extension of Valerie's presentation. So this, what I will provide is a lot of tools that will help you do what Valerie just recommended. So I call it 10 things entrepreneurs can do to bring efficiency to their business. Nowadays, there are a lot of technologies and simple solutions that we can use to help us keep ourselves on track. So the first thing is to know what you have to do, as Valerie explained to you, and now I'm gonna give you some tools. So as Gina said, I have my own company, it's Concept Strategies, but I offer my services to Startup FIU. So I teach for entrepreneurs there, and I give consulting through to the Business Navigator, and I'm also with the SBDC at FIU through consulting. So maybe some of you are already with the SBDC, or maybe you need consulting. So I'm always here to help. Our services are free for all of you. So we say we're going to talk about 10 things to optimize your business. The first 4 are how to optimize your costs. So ways that will help you increment prices or margins. So the way you improve that efficiency side internal of the company is by the structure, the process, the network, or the profit model. So let's talk about each of them. So when we talk about the structure, is how we get the team organized and aligned with your assets. So yes, as Valerie said, like Valerie and myself, I don't know if Valerie has more people, I work alone. So we may work alone, but many of you maybe have a team. But it's always important, and even if we work alone, sometimes we use resources to help us do the work better. So the key questions in the structure is, are we using the resources in the right way? Maybe are we paying too much for the resources, too little? Maybe we are paying and we are not using it, so that's important to know. Are there resources that you could use more of? That happens many times, that we acquire, let's say, a new printer or a new platform, and we don't use it as much as we should. Can we get help from other companies to do some things? I think nowadays is very important for small businesses to understand that they are not alone. You can always use other companies to subcontract part of what you need to do. So on the right-hand side, you will see some tools that I'm sharing with you. At the end, I will put a link, and I also have a QR code where it has every single tool that I'm naming with the link of where you can find it. So don't worry, you will have everything. My idea is for you to use it. So very important things on the structure is to track your time. As Valerie said, yes, it's very important to get organized and don't lose time. So some of the tools that I have chosen are because they have maybe a free version that you can take, or is maybe one of the cheapest tools on the market, online tools. So the first tool is Harvest and Toggle. They will help you keep on track, you and your team. If you are not good with those applications or you don't want to use it, I always recommend, it's always good either to get like someone like Valerie that can help you get organized, or you go to YouTube and find videos. There are many videos that can help you how to do it. Also appointments. Before we used to call the person, give them the appointment. That takes a lot of time. Now there are a lot of tools. So one is Calendly, that probably a lot of people have seen it from Google, but it's also Appointly, a tool that you can use to just people will create, like will log in and create their own appointments. So that will save you a lot of time. Also, if you like, if you have a team and you want to create a calendar, not only for you, but your team, but Excel has a good calendar, and I'm putting that in the information that I'm sharing. So that's how you improve or you make more efficient your structure. How can you make more efficient your process? So process is how to use better methods to do your work. And Valerie also explained, you know, it's important that you document everything that you do. So whenever someone comes, you have it ready. Everybody's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So the questions are here, can you use technology to make things happen more quickly? Can you get better results by doing some things in-house and some things outside of your business? Remember, we don't need to do everything. There are companies that do smaller, something that maybe we will need to do that they can even do it better for us and faster and maybe cheaper. Can you speed up the process in general? So something that I'm seeing a lot lately is small businesses using management platforms. So management platforms will allow you to get appointments through there, get your invoicing, get paid through that system, get all your calendar and also all the organization through what are the to-dos daily and how the team is working. So these are some that small businesses have mentioned to me that are good. The first one is Honeybook, that right now has a promotion of $1 per 6 months. But you also have to check what will happen when the 6 months pass. But it's important that you check the prices. Another one that I found that it has a good pricing is 17 Hats. Monday, Dubsado is the most expensive one of the ones that I'm presenting there. You can also create, and I'm gonna put the link of a lot of Excel templates that you can use to improve your process. So that's the way you will implement your efficiencies in the process. The next is how you are even more efficient in networking, because we all need to get more clients. So how can you create value for your business by connecting with others? So the key questions is, do you have opportunities to sell other products to your customers? Remember, there's only 3 ways you can make money in a business. Either you increase your prices, or you sell more to current clients, or you sell more to new clients. So we are talking about the second option. How can we sell more to your current clients? Could working with partners help you to focus on your primary business? So when I'm saying here partners, I'm not only talking about like really legal part, like you have a partnership and you split your profit with that partner. Just it's like business partners. Like it maybe I'm an amazing designer and I have a friend that is a printer. So how can we work together? Are there resources that your partners could help you with? And is that like, maybe I make cupcakes and I have a partner that has a delivery. I know someone that does delivery. So how can we partner they can help me so I can cook for more hours. So whenever you network, I really recommend you really be prepared. Know your elevator speech, know you want to say. In fact, I would say know which type of client you expect to meet, because when you are prepared, even you can Google or use LinkedIn to identify who you're going to meet. So you are prepared and you will know what to talk. Always have the business cards ready. And it could be a business card. It could be a contact that you share to your phone. And another really good way is to share your LinkedIn. Talk to people and get to know them. And every time you meet someone, take notes, maybe in your notebook, or if they give you a big business card, put a couple of notes. So then you can really get back to them in the next 48 hours. And networking is about persistence, not only to go to the events and have fun, but also to have the persistence to contact them. I also put some links for networking online in the document that I'm gonna share with you. So in order to also be more efficient with the profit model, you can do, that is how you make money. So different people and businesses buy from you often. So are they being repetitive? Can you get paid before you spend money or have maybe subscribers? Can you rent or sell? Are customers willing to pay what you want to charge? So in profit model is all this about, can I make a subscription? Maybe a product that I sell, now I can rent it out. So how are all these different models that I can allow my client to pay me in an easier way, okay? So I really recommend the SBA.gov has a really, really good model, and you will have the link to calculate your startup costs. And also I'm including an article about pricing strategies for small businesses. So those are the 4 areas to improve your cost. Now let's say, how can we be more efficient with our products and services? And there are 2 ways. One is to improve the performance. That means that your product or your service is better, is even, you can make it even better. And the other one is a product service system. That is, imagine the shampoo and the conditioner that you can either use the 2 products together or alone. I mean, you can use only the shampoo, only the conditioner, or together. So let's see how can we generate efficiencies. So in terms of product service performance, is to create products that are different from others by adding features or functionality. So can you make your clients happier with your products and services? Is there something you can improve? A better customer service, a better solution to the problem they have? Is there a better way to solve your clients' needs and problems? Do your products or services offer better features or benefit than the competitors? And are they easier to use? So here, what I would recommend is to do a competitive market analysis. I teach at a startup FIU, and every time I give the exercise that they have to do a competitive analysis, that's when they find how they are in comparison to their competitors, and what are the big opportunities. So instead of fighting where everybody's fighting with the same product and same service, how can you be different? How can you be better? So I'm including also a very good article that has is the article and videos that could help you do that competitive analysis properly. Then the product and service is to create a complementary product and system, as I say, the shampoo and the conditioner. Can you create new services or products that will benefit your customers without spending too much money? Are there other services or products your customers are willing to pay? So remember, what we want with these efficiencies, I already have my clients. How can I sell more to my clients now that I know them, and I know what they need? So sorry, it's supposed to be understand that your clients' habits, changes, challenges, unmet needs, preferences. Really know your client inside out. Brainstorm ideas. So once you know your client, think about new ideas of what you can offer to them. Develop a concept and get feedback. Test all these ideas. Always try to devote at least 10% of the whole month in thinking of new ideas. Sometimes I recommend leave up a wall in your house or office, wherever you are, to put Post-its with new ideas. So leave like an area that will be your creative wall, because you will never, it will be very important. It will give you breathe and air to your new ideas and also to your clients. And once you prove the concept and you get feedback, you can develop the product or service. Finally, of the last 10 is how to connect with clients in a more efficient way. So how can we sell to new segments or have a deeper connection with our current users? And there are service, channels, brand, and customer engagement. In terms of service, we want to provide better support. You want to provide better support for your products and services. So can you make your relationship with your customers stronger to a better service? Many times your clients become very faithful because of service. If you sell commodities, for instance, the only way to differentiate is a better service. Can you personalize the service more for each customer? So imagine you have a big pool of customers. Can you segment them even better? Can you go deeper in the segmentation so you can offer more specific solutions? Can you automate or standardize some parts of the customer service process? So what I have given you here is 4 tips is really to understand clients' needs, brainstorm ideas, develop also the concept on how to improve the service and get the feedback, but also some platforms. There's platforms, for instance, that can offer you chat online with the customers, answering the phone for you. And to my surprise, there are some that have a pretty good pricing. So if you are in a bakery and you are cooking, but at the same time, you're answering all the time, you're baking and you're answering all the time your cell phone, maybe something like this will be useful. That will save you, provide a better service, but also save you time. So check, I'll have the links like Freshdesk, ClickDesk, and my live chat to see what options you can add to your business. Remember, all the options I'm giving you is because either they have a free option or a low cost option. Find channels. How can you reach your clients in a better way? Are you communicating? Are your communication channels effective in reaching your clients? Do they reach a lot of current and potential customers? Can you improve how well your communication channels align with your customer segments? So remember, it's not how you push and your ideas, is where your clients want to hear from you. Organic marketing ideas, I'm putting an article that has videos. You don't need to pay for marketing all the time. Build first your organic marketing. That means that things that you own, like your website, your Google My Business, your social media, and then how you connect with them, how you get referrals. There are a lot of ways that you can build your organic marketing. So that article and videos are going to help you. I encourage everybody to set up Google My Business. I'm also adding the link to do that. Google My Business will put you in the map. In addition, if you use your own photos, it helps you in the SEO ranking. Don't use in Google My Business stock photos. That won't help. But if you add your own photos and your own posts, because now you can post in Google My Business, it will really help you. Finally, Linktree. I'm also adding that link. Is a way that with Linktree, you can connect all your social media. And I love it because it also creates call to action. Let's say I'm visiting is a small restaurant or a small bakery or a small printing shop. When I go to Linktree, let's say I go to Instagram and then I click and link in my link, it will give me options. Do you want to go to the website? Do you want to connect now? Do you want to see the menu? So it gives you options to provide call to action to the clients. So I really recommend you visit Linktree. In terms of brand, is your image. Do the customers know who you are? What makes you different from competitors? How the company customers and users see themselves as part of your image and your brand. So I've seen a lot of small businesses using Fiverr.com. There you choose the service, you choose who do you want to be the provider, follow the reviews, choose the price that it works for you, and just test it. But I've noticed that with the reviews, some people have really worked really good things, like getting good content with SEO for their websites. And I'm also adding an article, how to take professional product photos with a smartphone article. I think sometimes people have a beautiful brand, they have everything set up, but the pictures in Instagram and the pictures they use overall are not that good. They don't communicate that well. So follow the article. And finally, how do you engage with your customer? How you connect with your clients? Can you give your customers a better experience by dividing them into different groups and targeting each group more specifically? Are products or services easier to make it easy for your users to use or to understand? Do users feel like they are special when they use your product and service? And what I did here is I added an article that is the 12 best customer engagement ideas with examples. So overall, these are the 10 ways you can bring efficiency to your business: structure, process, network, profit. models, product performance, product system, service channels, brand, and customer engagement. So as I promised, I'm adding this page. You can either use right now the QR code, or I'm sending right now in the chat the link to my Dropbox. So you can download this page. As you can see, it has all what I mentioned, all the elements and the links. So you are ready to use all this data. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more second if you wanna use the QR code. Okay. I know after this, we're gonna go into questions, so I'm not gonna stop here. And finally, if you need help with consulting, as you know, this webinar is through the Business Navigator Program and with all the partners. So I have also included the QR code in case you wanna register for free consulting. If you need help, just let us know.
And thank you very much, Valerie and Adriana, for all the wealth of information that you provided, as well of the tools and the tricks to make the businesses more efficient. I wanted also to check if there's any questions that you might have. Please do so in the chat, and so we can address that.
All right. So I do have a question for Valerie Burtz when it comes to managing contacts. I like that you put all that information in the Outlook. What is one of the ways we can process all the business cards that we get? So we go to a lot of networking opportunities, and sometimes those business cards just continue to stack up and stack up and stack up. What do you suggest we do? Because as long as business owners, you get so many, it's like another job, just processing and following up with them. What do you suggest we do with the business cards?
Absolutely. Do not stack up those business cards. There are apps that you can use that will scan the business card, and it will put all of your information into your contacts. So you don't have to go back to the office and actually enter all of this information. Just scan that card and it will enter into your contacts. You save everything. The app I use is Hi Hello. There are other business card apps that you can use, but I use Hi Hello. And they give you a QR code for your business card that people can scan. And that way they have all of your information. So the card is not lost. They don't put it down. They don't put it somewhere else and forget about it. It's already in their contacts because they've scanned that QR code, and there they have all of your information, your phone number, your emails, address, everything's right there in one place.
And I think also, more and more business owners are moving as well to digital applications, where when you meet someone, then you don't have a QR code, or using even with an iPhone, to airdrop their information. So, there's technologies out there to help.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and I have another question for Adriana. You went through quite a bit of very valuable resources from networking, contacts, to a lot of things. And as a small business owners, one of the hardest things to do is to figure out all these different technologies and put them in sync, and then figure out what to start first, because each one takes time to really wrap our minds around. So how would you suggest, is there like a priority you think? Should I get contacts first, calendar first, or how do I start to really take the time to really learn each of these and move forward and incorporating them into my business?
Thank you. That's a really good question. So what I recommend is you take the 10 areas that we look at and you evaluate your business. and you see which one is presenting to you a higher challenge that you really need. For instance, some businesses are really good with, already have a lot of clients and are really engaging with the clients, but are having issues with the process. So if that's your case, you should focus in that first and find one of the solutions that could help you get more organized with the process. On the other hand, maybe you have an amazing process, an amazing product, but you're having issues connecting with the client. So maybe you need to prioritize the networking and the customer engagement. So it would depend on the need of the business. You don't need to do everything at the same time. You can go slowly and improving each thing. I also recommend that you do like an annual action plan. So maybe I realize that there are 3 things I need to do. I need to improve my process, my networking, and my customer engagement. So what I can do is the first quarter or for the first 3 months, I focus on the process. Once I have mastered that, I move into the next quarter. I improve my networking and then the customer engagement, or maybe in the next quarter, I will do both networking and customer engagement. So make an action plan and really decide on which stage do you want to do that. You don't have to do everything at the same time. In fact, I fully recommend that you do small changes at a time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. If there is any other questions, burning questions that you haven't typed, please do so in the chat. For both Adriana and Valerie, thank you very much for all the information you provided. Is there any last comments that you want to leave our participants with?
Just to be very specific about what you do, maintain your schedule. The more organized you are, the better off you'll be down the line. To handle one piece of paper takes 5 minutes. If you continue to put it down and pick it up, put it down, pick it up, you could spend 30 minutes, an hour on that same piece of paper that it would have taken you 5 minutes to handle in the first place. Don't procrastinate, just stay on task and you'll be good.
And that's an amazing tip. Yeah, you're right, Valerie. And what I will say also is don't be afraid of evaluating your business maybe every month. At the end of the month, question yourself, how are you doing in those 10 areas? Measure your business so you really know where you are and where you can be. So because sometimes we are all maybe very skillful in one area and not in another, and it's easier for us to focus on the areas that are easier for us. But our business is like a human being. You need to grow as an integrated entity. So you need to balance all the areas to work well. And again, if you can either contact Valerie to get organized, or if you need a consulting through the Business Navigator, we can all help you to get all these areas that you're lacking. If you're lacking finance, or if you're in your profit model, or your structure, or the way you reach your customers. There are many people and many services. That's why the Business Navigator is here to help you. So don't be afraid to reach out.
Excellent, excellent. Both Valerie and Adriana, if you can put also your contact information where people can reach out to you and get assistance.
Perfect.
Now, of course, also a reminder that the Miami-Dade Chamber of Commerce, we are here, both my colleague Matthew Pickett and I, to provide technical assistance for your business needs. We have both the technical assistance program where you can get help with your business planning, with certification, access to financing. So reach out to us. We are here to help, as well as the Navigator Program, and that we can assist you with all your business needs. And if where we can as well, refer you to business resources in the community. And then, Matthew, if you can continue with I think the upcoming events that the Miami-Dade Chamber has. On Mondays, we do have our member spotlight at 12 every Monday. And we talk to different members and highlight them and their businesses. Also upcoming is at the end of June 30th, our Women's Business Council will be part of the Mayor's Summit and talking about Black wealth and land ownership. So it's due inside the Lone Depot Park. And so please do, especially for the ones in the real estate and construction industry. And in July, we have also special to my heart is a event for women, by women, women in business and government. It would be July 30th at the Hilton Miami Airport. Please join us. And then lastly, also the Chamber every Tuesday at 4 p.m. we are meeting via Zoom to talk about all the issues. We also have different presenters from from Ascendus to the Miami-Dade Aviation Department, and also it is an opportunity to pitch your business and get connected with all other members, as well as even if you are not a member, we're happy to join us, and please do so again every Tuesday at 4 p.m. via Zoom. And again, well, on behalf of Miami-Dade Chamber, I want to thank all of you for participating today. Again, there's a lot of resources out there, about free resources. So please do reach out to us and continue to get informed, to get involved, and join us in webinars. And again, feel free to reach out to us here, and we look forward to your participation in next upcoming events.
Thank you, Gina and Matthew, for the invitation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We look forward to having you again. Everyone take care and have a great day, and continue to do what you have to do to empower businesses in South Florida. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.